Hello everyone, Saida here. Welcome to your November 2018 Oracle Forecast. And I'm coming to you on Halloween. So it is October 31st, so happy Halloween everyone, or happy Samhain if you're Wiccan, or celebrate the different Sabbats and the wheel of the year. So, and I have to admit, this Halloween, I had a very hard time sleeping, okay? I felt like the energy was a bit, I guess, overpowering. So I had a hard time sleeping this morning. So if I look a little bit low on sleep, it's because I am, okay? So today, for the forecast, I'm going to be using the Angel Reading Cards by Debbie Malone. And I don't think I've ever used this deck for a monthly. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be pulling an extra card from the Ascendant Masters Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So you guys know how I do it, and for those of you who are joining me for the first time, what I like to do is bring through channeled messages or messages that I picked up for the month before I actually look at the cards on an intuitive basis to see what the month is going to bring us. Okay? So what I got for the month of November is that there's going to be a few things going on. And different people may feel different things. But one of the things that I sensed was it may be a crossroads month for some of you. So it feels like a month for some people to really get clear on like what you should do next. So I see some people like, what is the next step? What is the next thing that I want to do? What's the next thing that's coming? What is it that my heart desires for the next chapter of my journey? So I feel like getting clarity is going to be really important. And for some people, I do feel like we have the Angel of Careers coming up to help with any kind of transition that you may be going through in your career, or if you want to make a transition in your career. I feel like the Angel of Careers is going to be helping with that. And I also feel like there's going to be some clearing energy. So it feels like you're going to be simplifying your life, removing any kind of unnecessary baggage. Now, some of this does feel like it's energetic, but I also do feel like it is physical too for some people. So you may be throwing some things out, you may be getting rid of some things that you don't need, moving things around a little bit, shifting the energy in your home. So it does feel like you are going to be simplifying things and making things a little bit lighter in your living space. Okay? And as I was tapping into the energy for November, Archangel Raphael came through very strongly, okay? And I feel like he's going to be helping a lot with healing, because November does feel like it's going to be bringing in a lot of healing energy. For some of you, he is encouraging you to consult an expert, so it could be like a life coach or a counselor or a therapist, it could be like a career counselor or something. But I feel like it's going to be someone who you can get advice from, just get like an unbiased point of view, someone that could give you their point of view, so you can get like some kind of different insight, okay? So I feel like that's going to be happening for some that resonate with that. And another part of that message from Archangel Raphael is I feel like he's going to be helping people that are natural healers and they want to get more in touch with their natural healing abilities. So I feel like he's going to be helping people to tune into their inner healer. Some people may want to move into the direction of counseling. Some people may want to move into energy healing, or there's so many different things that you could do as someone who wants to help be of service and heal. So I feel like Archangel Raphael is going to be helping out with that and helping you to get clarity in that area. Okay? And I also sense the Angel of Knowledge. Now, I believe the Angel of Knowledge also came up last month, and the Angel of Knowledge is coming up again, and I feel like, again, this is kind of like an internal knowledge, so things coming from within and you getting insight from your experience and wisdom coming to the surface. And it may be something that keeps happening over the course of like the last month or two of the year, okay? So pay attention to that. Now, I also saw the number 4, okay? So the number 4 talks about, well, in this case, it talks about foundation. It can mean many things, but in the month of November, it'll be focused upon foundation. So I feel like some people may be focused on the home, okay? I feel like there may be a focus upon, like, bringing more structure into the home, nurturing your foundation, seeing where you can add a little bit more love, a little bit more nurturance into the home, making your living space more comfortable, bringing more love into your living space. Just it feels like it has to do with finances too, so improving of finances for your home situation. So it really does feel like you're going to be working on and nurturing your home, your foundation, anything that's in the mundane area of your life, okay? So, let me see. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, I do sense like bringing more love and comfort into the home. So it's like a place where you can feel relaxed and at peace, and you know, you just feel comfortable there. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the cards from the Angel Reading Oracle, and I'm going to pull them one by one. So the first card that we got was, I don't know if you could see that, but the Angel of Divine Timing. Okay, and the Angel of Divine Timing tells us that it's okay to surrender. Okay, so I feel like the Angel of Divine Timing talks about surrendering. It talks about, sorry about the glare, but it talks about releasing and letting go of outcomes, of expectations, of things working out in a certain timing, of having control of a situation or the sequence of events in your life. I feel like this card talks about just relaxing, just allowing things to happen. I feel like some people may be a little bit too attached, you know, to the way things are unfolding. And this card just says relax, surrender, release the outcome, release how you want it to happen, and just let it flow. Just be in the flow. Now is not the time to try and restrict the flow of things. It's the time to be in the flow and allow the universe to work for you. You know, you're supposed to be, well, it's really helpful to co-create, and part of the co-creation process is you have to be in tune with the universe and how the energy is flowing. So it's not just about putting your intention out there. You also have to like tune into the energy of what's happening and go with that and feel it and see where your place is. So right now it does feel like it's a time to take a step back, to retreat and just surrender, just allow things to happen as they may. And I feel like things are happening exactly as they're meant to. So they're happening in divine order. I'm almost seeing like certain events being intricately placed on your timeline. So it feels like if there's anything that's supposed to happen, it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And there's really not much that you can do to make it happen faster. The most that you can do is just like relax and just enjoy the moment. I feel like if anything, you make things harder by trying to control it. So that's what I'm picking up there. So just know it's okay. You know, I feel like we're in a period where things are moving, but you also can't force it. So you just have to like enjoy it. Like, okay, things are starting to move, things are gaining momentum, but don't get so excited that you try to like force it and make it happen faster. Okay, so just, you know, chill. Allow it to happen as it needs to. Okay. So the next card is the Angel of Nature, okay? And the Angel of Nature talks about us getting back into balance, okay? So this is about being in balance. This is about getting back to our peaceful center. I feel like some of you may be called to nurture your health more, and I feel like this may come in the form of you going out into nature and spending some time getting some fresh air, but also eating more natural foods. You may get into aromatherapy, flower essences, essential oils, you know, herbal remedies, teas, things like that. So I feel like you may be getting back to nature more and connecting with nature more. And I feel like that'll be very healing for you. Okay? So I feel like the Angel of Nature encourages you also to get back into harmony with yourself and to get back into harmony with nature. Okay? The energy feels very feminine here too. So, and feminine energy is very receptive. Okay? It's not very action oriented. Again, it's kind of still, you know, it's not here and there. You know, it's very internal. So I feel like that's the energy that's being encouraged here. So, I feel like it's also about you know, depending on what's going on with you, you may have a lot of things happening in the month of November, and I feel like this card is really about making time for your own self-care and relaxation. And I feel like some of you may want to do things for stress relief. So deep breathing, yoga, meditation, whatever brings you that sense of peace. That's what this card is talking about. Okay? All right, and let's see. The next card is the Angel of Healing. So it's definitely in sync with the messages that were picked up in the beginning. Archangel Raphael and healing. So the Angel of Healing talks about healing that's going to be occurring in the month of November. And it does make me feel like, again, there's this message of take care of yourself, honor your body, honor the cycles of your body, honor your spirit. What is your spirit asking for? What is it craving for at this time? So I feel like also what they're saying too is that there's going to be a lot of healing that occurs while you're sleeping. So make sure that you get a good night's sleep. For some of you, I'm getting the sense of either like an oil diffuser, or you may start using like essential oils, like putting them on in, like, say, in your lotion or something, and then going to bed. And I feel like that'll be very helpful for helping you to sleep. And I feel like it'll also be helpful for dream time as well, because I feel like your dreams may be very revealing, and I feel like it'll indicate, be an indication of the healing that's taking place. Okay, so the Angel of Healing encourages you to take time out for your own self-care, nurture yourself. I see Archangel Gabriel as well stepping forward and assisting with that, with self-care and honoring your spirit. Another thing that I had sensed with there seems to be like a transformation that's processing, and it's something that's been happening over time. And I feel like nurturing yourself is a big part of this transformation, okay? So in transformation, it's a bit of a roller coaster. So you may go through periods of action, and then you may go through periods where, well, no, not may, you tend to really go through periods where you have to pause and you have to retreat, and you can't do much. So the energy needs to be integrated and processed, and you can't be on the go when that needs to happen. So definitely make that time for healing. I feel like you may also be going through a clearing of anything that's like an addictive pattern. So it could be like a mental thought pattern, something that you keep telling yourself over and over again, something that you keep revisiting that's been painful. A way that you see yourself, or a way that you see others. So there's something that's going to be healing in the month of November that's going to require you to just take it easy. And one more thing that I wanted to mention, and I'll pop this card back up too, is the color green. So that really stands out to me. So if you can wear the color green, I feel like that would be very helpful, or eat more greens, or integrate more green into your life. Because there's a lot of healing energy coming in, okay? Let's see. All right, and the last card from the angel reading cards is the Angel of Harmony. So you can see all the cards have like a common theme, okay? So it's all about being open, being receptive, and just relaxing. So the Angel of Harmony shows also a sense of balance and peace, okay? I also heard something about feeling rewarded. Okay, so it feels like if you've been putting in a lot of work, at the end of the day, you're going to feel rewarded, okay? But yes, I feel like there's this sense of feeling more centered, feeling more at peace, or working on attaining this feeling. And I also see like resolution, or things being solved, and you feeling like content and at peace about it. I also sense Archangel Chamuel coming through, and he's one of the angels that's associated with finding things, anything that you need to bring more peace, more love into your life, okay? And he's also associated with peace, so I feel like he'll be helping to bring peace into your life as well. There definitely feels to be a sense of just feeling centered and feeling balanced. I feel like I want to recommend you using Moonstone as well. And I would recommend just like a common moonstone, so something maybe peach or like a gray or a white moonstone. I feel like it would be helpful for like emotional balance if you've been feeling off in that area. Okay, so now the next card is going to come from the Ascended Masters Oracle. And you're going to love this one, okay? So, Kuan Yin, let it go. Okay, so the theme is just very, it's pretty much the same. Pretty much everything's the same. I feel like Kuan Yin's message, I feel like she's really going to be helping with release. I see a lot of release happening. And I feel it just like pouring out, and just coming out like a flood. So it feels like things are going to be flooding out of you. So it may be like an emotional release that happens, but I really feel like you're going to be releasing a lot of baggage, a lot of stuff, anything that you've been holding on to for a long time. I feel like Goddess Kuan Yin is going to be helping you to clear all that stuff and release it so you can feel lighter and you can have a happier life and continue growing and continue evolving on your journey. So she's also telling me there's something that you've been holding on to, something that you may be angry about, something that you haven't forgiven, and I feel like she wants to help you to cut cords with that and to release that. And she wants to let you know that it's okay to let go and it's okay to forgive. It's safe to do that. You need to do that for your own well-being and for your sanity. Okay, so I feel like that's her message there. So let me see if there's like anything else that we're supposed to know for the month of November. No, I just feel like November is really going to be a month of nurturance, of nurturing our soul, nurturing the home, nurturing our foundation, and just really spending that time. I don't know what the word for it, I don't know the word that I would use besides nurturing, but it just feels like a strong sense of connection, like internal connection, family, love connections. It just feels like it's very solid and very comforting. So I feel like it's a really good month to get comfortable and to have those positive feelings of joy and love and happiness. Okay? So the last thing that I want to say is that I want everyone who's been doing my galactic healing circles to look out for the next circle, okay? I'll be doing that next week, okay? So look out for the ad for that and make sure that you sign up as soon as possible, okay? So I can make sure that you're included on the list for the circle, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you around next time. Take care.